Use of a dictionary. At the end of this lesson, you will be able to define a dictionary. Find a main entry word with the help of alphabetical arrangement and guide words. Identify the information provided for a given entry in a dictionary. Identify the use of a dictionary. Identify the types of dictionaries. What's the matter, Fleck? You look confused about something.
I don't know the meaning of a word in this story.
Why don't you read the story aloud and tell me the word?
Okay, this is how the story goes. Kyra lived in a tiny cottage near the pond. The cottage had a garden with a few apple trees and a bed of violets all around. How can a garden have violets? Isn't violet one of the colors of the rainbow?
Oh, of course it is. Why don't you take the dictionary and find the meaning of the word violet?
Okay, will you help me find the word?
Sure, I will. We will find the word violet under the letter V. V-I-O. Here it is. Violet means a small plant with purple flowers and a sweet smell. It also means a bluish purple color.
Oh, now I understand. So Kyra's garden has flowers called violets. But Mummy, this book has so many words. How did you find the words so quickly?
You are very inquisitive, Fleck. I'll tell you how. Let us first understand what a dictionary means. A dictionary is a book that provides a list of words in alphabetical order with their meanings and related information about them. The words in a dictionary in the English language always appear in alphabetical order from A to Z. For example, the word goat comes after the word frog and before the word horse. Similarly, the word yak appears after the word vulture and before the word zebra. This is the alphabetical listing of the words in a dictionary. So, in order to find a word in the dictionary, it is necessary to know the order of the letters from A to Z. The words under each letter are also listed in alphabetical order. Words having the first letter common are arranged on the basis of the second letter. Similarly, if the second letter is common, then the words are arranged on the basis of the third letter, and so on. Let us take the example of three words: gate, goat, and golf. These words have the first letter G in common. So, we look at the second letters of these words. In the alphabetical order, the letter A comes before the letter O. Therefore, the word gate will appear before the words goat and golf in the dictionary. Now, let us look at the words goat and golf. In this case, the first two letters are common. So these words are arranged on the basis of the third letters A and L. We know that A comes before L. Therefore, the word goat will appear before the word golf in a dictionary. Now that we have understood the arrangement of words in a dictionary, let us learn about some features that make it easier to look up a word in a dictionary. We will first learn about main entry words. Entry words are the main words that are explained in a dictionary. These words appear in bold type font, which makes it easier to locate the word. For example, the word violet is an entry word. It has a bold type and slightly bigger font compared to that of its information. Another way in which you can find a word in a dictionary is with the help of guide words. Guide words refer to a pair of main entry words printed at the top of each page in the dictionary. The guide word appearing on the left-hand side refers to the first entry listed on that page. The guide word appearing on the right-hand side refers to the last entry listed on that page. Any entry between the pair of guide words will appear alphabetically on that page.
Oh, so this is how you found the meaning of the word so quickly.
Yes, but remember, a dictionary is not only a source for the meaning of words, but also a treasure house of information such as parts of speech, spelling, pronunciation, and so on.
Can we really find all this information using just one book?
Sure, Fleck, it is very easy. Apart from giving the meaning of a word, a dictionary has many other uses too. Let us find out what they are in detail. The dictionary provides the definition of the entry word. The definition gives the meaning of the word. A word may have more than one definition. In that case, the definitions are listed and numbered. For example, the entry word violet has 2 definitions listed under it. The dictionary also provides the spelling of a word. Some words can be tricky to find based on their spelling or pronunciation. The dictionary provides the pronunciation for the entry word. The pronunciation key shows how to say a word or a syllable. The symbols used in the key are listed in a chart provided at the start of the dictionary. For example, the pronunciation key for the word violet is shown next to the entry word. The dictionary provides syllabification guide of the number of syllables that an entry word has. It provides a division of each word into syllables using hyphens. The word violet has 3 syllables: lit. The dictionary provides a part of speech in abbreviations for each definition of an entry word. The part of speech indicates whether the word is being used as a noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, conjunction, preposition, or interjection. Here, the word violet is used as a noun. The dictionary provides a list of synonyms and antonyms for the given entry word. A synonym is a word which expresses the same or a very similar meaning as another word. An antonym is a word which expresses a meaning opposed to the meaning of another word. The dictionary may also provide a word origin for some words. The word origin or word history provides the language which the word came from and its original meaning. The term abacus comes from the Greek word abakos or abax, meaning tablet. Some groups of words share a similarity in spelling or pronunciation. The dictionary can be used to find the meaning of such words and check if they are spelled or pronounced correctly. Sometimes, two words have the same pronunciation or spelling, but they differ in meaning. Such words are known as homonyms. For example, the words bark and bark are homonyms since they have the same pronunciation, but they have different meanings. Sometimes, two words have the same spelling, but they differ in meaning. These words are known as homographs. For example, the words minute and minute are homographs since they have the same spelling but are pronounced differently and have different meanings. Sometimes, two words have the same pronunciation but they differ in meaning, spelling, or both. These words are known as homophones. For example, the words weak and weak are homophones since they have the same pronunciation but they differ in spelling and in meaning. We have just seen the different uses of a dictionary. But do you know that there are different types of dictionaries as well? Let's find out. The most commonly used dictionary is a word dictionary, like the one we refer to for the word violet. It contains a list of words along with their meanings and other information related to them. The second type of dictionary is a picture dictionary. This dictionary is generally used to introduce words to young children. The dictionary contains a list of words with definitions, illustrations, and pictures. This helps young children to recognize words and understand their meanings easily. Some dictionaries contain a list of words on a particular subject or field and provide information about them. For example, a dictionary on medicine or music. The thesaurus is a dictionary containing a classified list of words that have similar meanings. It lists synonyms and antonyms. A thesaurus is like a synonym finder. A dictionary is a treasure trove of words that you can use to improve your vocabulary. Make a list of new words that you come across every day. Look up the dictionary for the meaning and spelling of these words.
Wow! I have learned so much about using a dictionary today.
Now, you have to put the learning into practice and improve your vocabulary. Don't forget to use the dictionary often to find out new words and learn their meanings.
I surely will. Thank you, Mummy. I'm going to start using a dictionary regularly to learn new words. Let us revise the points that we have learned in the lesson on use of a dictionary. A dictionary is a book that provides a list of words in alphabetical order with their meanings and related information about them. The words in a dictionary always appear in alphabetical order from A to Z. The words under each letter are also listed in alphabetical order. Entry words are the main words that are explained in a dictionary. These words appear in bold type font, which makes it easier to locate the word. Guide words refer to a pair of main entry words printed at the top of each page in the dictionary. The dictionary entry provides the following information. The definition gives the meaning of the word. A word may have more than one definition. The definitions are listed and numbered. The spelling provides the accepted forms of letters in words. The pronunciation key shows how to say a word or a syllable. The syllabification shows the division of a word in syllables. The word origin tells the language of origin and its meaning. The part of speech indicates whether the word is being used as a noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, conjunction, preposition, or interjection. A synonym is a word which expresses the same or a very similar meaning as another word. An antonym is a word which expresses a meaning opposed to the meaning of another word. Some groups of words share a similarity in spelling or pronunciation. Homonyms are words that have the same pronunciation or spelling but they differ in meaning. Homographs are words that have the same spelling but they differ in meaning. Homophones are words that have the same pronunciation but differ in meaning, spelling, or both. A word dictionary contains a list of words along with their meaning and other information. A picture dictionary contains a list of words with definitions, illustrations, and pictures. Some dictionaries contain a list of words on a particular subject or field and provide information about them. The thesaurus is a dictionary containing a classified list of synonyms and antonyms. A thesaurus is like a synonym finder. The dictionary can be used as a tool to expand one's vocabulary.